What's up, folks? It's your man Jay. About to drop a quick live stream real quick. I'll go ahead and do it like this. Try to catch y'all off guard, see if anybody awake. It's what's going on? Man, what's up, man? Notification squad on deck, man. What's going on, folks? Just want to do a quick live stream, man. I want to talk about some new tech, some V30 or V40 and some Pixel 3 XL. I know y'all seen that post online. If you haven't already, it's off the charts, man. They just straight reviewed it. We're gonna get into it though. I wanted to get into a quick little live stream before it got too late. So shout out to all the people that dropped in real quick. What's going on? What's going on, folks? Let me see if I can share this out real quick. There it is. Let's just hang out for a little bit, man. We just gonna chat and talk. Get my focus right. We're gonna sit back and chat and talk for a little bit. Shout out to everybody. What's going on? I'm gonna check the live stream in just a minute. I gotta get this sent out. We're gonna try to squeeze us in a quick live stream for the night. Hold us over until next week. I'll be continuing on Note 9 coverage and stuff like that next week. I got my phone overnighted, so hopefully it'll be here on Monday or Tuesday at the latest, it says. Let me get my glasses here so I can watch y'all in the live chat and respond to y'all. What's good? What's good? Let me get it opened up. Let's get this thing open here. Let's see here. I don't see you yet. I'm coming. I'm coming into the chat. I'm coming. My trusty iPad is always on deck. Let's go on here. Y'all can share the stream if you want to, son. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can get this. See if I can get this thing going here. It says invalid. What the heck? Here I am. All right. Let's turn the volume down. What's going on? What's going on, man? All right, now I'm getting the chat open. I'm getting the chat open now. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. All right. New to my channel. I just happened to look at that comment from Gabe Rodriguez. I appreciate you, Gabe, being new to the channel. Let me get some mic gain here. Check real quick. All right, man. Yeah. Audio's good. Visuals is good. We're doing it. So, I saw, this is crazy, man. I saw something that tripped me out. Now, this video is dedicated to LG lovers and Google Pixel lovers. Wow. Shout out to everybody in live stream right now. If you're watching this live, I appreciate you coming through. Everybody that we're gonna salute the replay crew. We catch y'all on the next go around. A lot of people can't catch the live stream because of different time zones and things like that. But we're gonna keep it moving. We love the replay crew. Yeah. I bet the replay crew love it. They don't like us though when it's a real long stream. It'd be like 2-3 hours. Currently right now I'm watching something. I'm watching a stream from Viper that he did. I think he did it. It was an 8-hour stream he did back in August. I'm currently watching that, man. I'm at about the 3.5 hour mark. I had to take a break. And I was like, man, whew. I was like, God, this is a good one. This one that he had my man Floss on that one. He had Travis on there. He had Floss on there. He had a few people on there. Tech Vadar was on there. Tech Valor was on there. There she is right there. Tech Valor. I was watching that one. Yeah. It's a good stream. I'm still watching. I got like 5.5 hours to go. or 4.5 hours to go. But I'm going to still finish that stream. I put it in my queue to continue watching. So my thing is, I'm checking something else, man. So I'm looking at something. And I'm looking at the Pixel. Now, Pixel owners and LG owners, how you feel about what's happening right now? Like, how you feel about that? Because I asked that because I just watched a full unboxing and review of the Pixel 3 XL. And it's pretty much legit. It's coming from a credible source. It's all over the internet. I know you guys seen it. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't seen it, man, you know what I'm saying? It's tough to not see it. They just straight put it out there. Now, today is, October 6th. So any of you guys is watching this on the replay, if you're watching it after the event, which is October 9th, what do you think about it? Okay, here's my thing is, let's go. Oh, there go my man. Shout out to my man Demonology. I see you. What phone is the best camera? He dropped a question there already. What phone has the best camera, in my opinion, for video recording? Man, that's a tough one to ask me because I have so many phones. But at the top of my list is the LG G7, the iPhone XS Max, obviously the Galaxy Note 9, and a phone that a lot of people don't probably have in the US. Well, some people have it. It's this phone right here. The Vivo Nex. It's one of my daily drivers. It's like my main joint. This phone has great front and rear cameras. So, yeah. So, shout out to my man Demonology. But, yeah. So, shout out to Ken Goody. It's his birthday. I guess his birthday. He's turning 35. So, happy birthday, son. But, I got to say, the Pixel 3 owners. Okay, so if you have a current Pixel, how do you feel about what they did to the new Pixel? How do you feel about that? Because see, what they did is they kind of just made it the same. You know what I mean? Like, okay, so let's pick on the Pixel. Let's pick on the Pixel for a minute here. We're just gonna pick on it for just a second. We're not gonna beat it up in a mean way. We're just gonna pick on it for a little bit because let's be real about this. The Pixel 3 XL and the Pixel 3, they're gonna have Snapdragon 845. How many phones do we already have with a Snapdragon 845? We got a lot of them, right? All right, so let's move on to the next thing. It's going to have pretty much a 6.3-inch display, right? We got a lot of phones with a 6.3-inch display, right? And it's going to have that cutout at the top that Pixel owners said they hated and they would never go to. Like, for real, like, how is it that Google, of all companies, they couldn't do something like this? Why couldn't they just do that right there? Like, I don't even, the Pixel don't even have it doesn't even have an in-screen fingerprint reader. Like, what are they doing? Like, why are they not moving in that direction? You understand what I'm saying? So, it's kind of strange that, and I'm wondering how Pixel owners are going to respond to that, because the phone is going to cost about $950 to $1,000. Easy. You already know. It's going to drop for at least a $950, because the current Pixel, when it dropped, the big one was what, $969 for 128 gig. And then that's another thing, the memory options. They didn't give that many memory options. Google got to come with it this year. They got to come with it, man. Shout out to all the regulars. I see you guys in there, man. I appreciate y'all. The stream is going like really fast. I'm trying to keep up with it, but yeah, Tech Valor, that price is going to be insane because Tim in the text I see. But the thing is, it's going to be. It's up in a category. What makes the Google devices win is the cameras, because from what I saw in that video, if you haven't seen this video, there's a website overseas. They're able to just buy the phone already. Now, is it the official Google Pixel 3 XL? Hey, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you that it is, but it looked legit to me. It's got that big cutout that most Pixel owners said they did not like. It's got a 6.3-inch display. You know what I'm saying? It's got a Snapdragon 845, and it's got a single camera on the rear and 2 cameras on the front, supposedly, right? Type-C, you know what I mean? And I believe it doesn't have a headphone jack. I'm not sure, but I think it doesn't have a headphone jack. No, I just happened to look down and see a question. I'm gonna answer this question real quick. It says, Jay, this is from Ronaldo. Jay, would you trade a Pixel 2 XL for a Note 9? Oh yeah. Oh heck yeah. I thought you was gonna say, I caught the end of that, but I thought you were saying for the 3. No, I would definitely go from a Pixel XL 2 to the Note 9 for sure. For real. That's a move I wouldn't hesitate to make. I think it doesn't have a headphone. Yeah, so the last Pixel didn't have a headphone jack, so the new one definitely is not going to have a headphone jack. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what Google is thinking. The bad part about this is Google could actually be killing the Android game right now if they would come with some very nice hardware. Bring back the headphone jack. You know those Pixel Bud things? Those Pixel Buds? Total flop. I'm gonna call them a flop. Like for real. I didn't have any interest in buying those. And now in the box, you get those free. You get a wired set of those free. That's how much faith they had in theirs. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like a lot of people on Android are using these right here. They're using these, the AirPods. I didn't know it was that many people on Android using AirPods until y'all guys told me about that that application. And I've been linking my AirPods to all of my devices. I primarily live with the Apple stuff, but the Pixel Buds was a huge flop to me. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's buying these Pixel Buds for, what they cost, 180 or something like that? 160? 179? That's a lot of money for something that, you know, I don't know. Yeah. Pete Williams said, I hate AirPods. Man, I wasn't trying to rock from them either, but now Jaybird runs. I still rock with my Jaybird runs for sure. Do I recommend the Poco phones, the daily driver material? Yeah, of course, man. I got the Poco phone. I got the 128 gig, 6 gig model. This joint is really hot. I've been loving it. The battery is fantastic. It's really good, man. I could definitely recommend the Poco phone. At this point, the only thing I see for a lot of people, some people are saying, you know, that they don't like that it doesn't have LTE. But in my experience, I've been getting fast enough speeds. I could stream anywhere and do anything. You know what I'm saying? You're not going from the Pixel 2 XL to... Yeah, nah, I don't think that'll be a smart move. Because in that video, man, what's going on, Will? Okay, I see you guys out there, man. The stream's going pretty fast. If I don't call your name out, I'm still... Salute. You in here. I appreciate it. But the Pixel 3 XL, this company, they just reviewed the whole phone already. You know? So, if that's all that Google's offering on the 9th, I'm not impressed. Google better pull one of those Apple deals and be like, and one more thing. That's what they better do if they want to get some respect from the Android community, because honestly, man, there's a ton of other Android phones out there. The cameras may not be as great as the Pixel cameras, but they're good enough, because are the Pixel's cameras worth that extra $500 or $300 that you're basically spending? Because again, I got the G7 for $450, and it's got great cameras. Does it have Pixel cameras? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Whatever somebody think is good, that's what they think. So, but I don't know, man. I don't know. No camera's worth an extra $500. I hear that, man. I hear that. You know, HTC is I'm gonna get to the V40. I'm gonna get to the V40. That's why I wanted to bring this stream in, because I watched the V40 content that's out there, and then I saw the leak of the Pixel 3, like straight up unboxing, man. It was 128 gig. And here's another thing. The model that I saw only had 4 gigs of RAM. I say only because Google's gonna want $1,000, man. It's not happening. They're not gonna not want $1,000. If Google dropped this phone right here, I mean, it don't even have an 855. You know what I'm saying? They have no exclusive rights to nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's got an 845. So if they drop this Snapdragon 845 in here with 4 gigs of RAM, and then offer a 6 gig or 8 gig model for $1,000 or $1,250, it's a joke. Everybody's gonna buy the Galaxy Note 9 if they was waiting. If you was waiting on the Pixel, you're either gonna keep your current Pixel or move on to something else, like the Note 9. And what you need to be checking for is the in-screen fingerprint reader, son. This is what you need to be checking for, and it's all screen design right here. Google should be doing something like this, man. That's what they should be doing. There's no reason why they should still, you know, the fourth text I see, but there's no reason why Google should be stagnant like this, stand still. So LaShawn in the house, Pixel Squad team member, leader, he in the house. LaShawn is here, everybody. Everybody say what's up to LaShawn, man. He the Pixel Squad Google gangster leader. This dude straight, everybody know LaShawn, so if you don't know him, something's wrong. But LaShawn, you gonna get the Pixel 3 XL with that big cutout at the top? I know you one of the main ones that be clowning the cutout, man. You clown that cutout. You clown it big time, you know what I'm saying? You clown the cutout like every other hour. You be on that, clowning that cutout. Now the new Pixel gonna have it. So you gonna, so you good? Hold on, man. So you good with the cutout on the top if it's a Pixel? Is that what you're saying? You good with the cutout if it's on a Pixel? Ah, come on, LaShawn. Come on, man. Come on. You not good. You not good with it, but you'll take it. because it's a new Pixel. Okay, I got you. I got you. I got you. You gonna land 619 is here, y'all. He said you could land a plane on that area at the top, man. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, LaShawn, he does not like that area at the top, but he gonna buy it anyway because it's a Pixel. So he's staying true to the game, at least. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. What's going on? What's going on, Jan? I see you. Vivo, yeah, the Vivo stay up in here, man. The Vivo gonna stay here for a while, folks. I don't know. I don't know. I think innovation in the U.S. has come to a complete halt. Like, where's the innovation at? Like, what are the companies doing to really innovate? Like, for real, what are they doing to innovate? And that's not. I'm not gonna take shots at Google alone. I mean, Apple, same design. Note 8 to the Note 9, same design. S8 to the S9, pretty much same design. They call themselves fixing the things that they should have had on the original device. Like the iPhone XS Max should have come out last year, right? Right? Like, why would they bring that out this year? Because they ain't had nothing else to offer. So, because the iPhone XR, that's a smash hit right there. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to go on record and tell you this. When the XR comes out, the S Max got to go. It's got to go. I don't see the need. I mean, the XS Max is nice. Before everybody starts saying, oh, I thought you liked it. I do like it. But there's no reason for me to keep the XS Max when I got the Note 9 and the XR. And the reason I say that is because the XR pretty much has the same guts as the XS Max and the XS. That's just what I feel. You keep your XS Max if that's what you're going to do. But I buy the unlocked ones, no financing and all that stuff. So where the finance gang at? I see y'all out there. That was a trip in the last stream. The finance gang stepped through. I respect the finance gang, man. I respect the finance gang. I ain't hating on y'all. Do your thing. What I'm saying is I'm clearing out stuff when the XR come. And if I end up not liking the XR, I'll go back to the Max. Now I want to talk about the V40. First of all, the V30 and the G7 are completely underrated. Completely underrated. For people who have the G7 and the V30, they know this. Because it's like this. It's like this. Shout out to the finance gang. I see Culture in here, man. Shout out to Culture. He part of that finance gang. Hey, ain't no shame. I ain't hating on y'all, man. It's a lot. Hey, you know, at least he being up front, it's a lot of finance gang up in this mug. They won't say nothing. Finance gang in the house, man. You already know. But I want to say about the LG joints, man. The LG joints. LG G7 and V30, top-notch cameras. The devices themselves are underrated because people, for one, oh, I see the 220 Club is in here too. I see. For one, LG, we've said it before. We've said it before. They're overshadowed like most companies by Apple and Samsung's marketing. Every time you flip on the TV, you already know what it is. A commercial from Samsung or a commercial from Apple. And I applaud them for being able to give that kind of money for marketing and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? I applaud them for being able to do it. But, you know, what can you do? I ain't gonna call them small OEMs because they may be small in the smartphone game as far as sales go, but they're big in a whole bunch of areas. You know what I'm saying? So LG G7 and V30, even G6. Eric from Easy Computer Solutions, he's still rocking with his G6, using that thing to record videos on his channel, man. The problem with LG is they can't seem to get to snag that audience like they used to. Everybody remember the G3, the G4, the LG G Flex? Those devices was clean, man. Curved screen and everything. The V40 has, first of all, it's $900. Now, before you shake a leg at that $900, I'm not saying it's not worth $900 because remember what I say. Worth is in the eye of the beholder. Worth is in the eye of the beholder. If you using it, you know what I'm saying, and you feel like it's good, then it's good. Don't worry about what nobody else say. However, I personally won't be kicking out $900 for the V40. And I'll go on record and say this. I got my G7 on Project 5 for $450. It's the unlocked one, you know what I'm saying? I got all the updates have come in, but I got it for $300 off. So, if the V40 hits Project 5, first of all, you know they might offer a different color, possibly. You know it's going to be unlocked. And if they drop that price, $250, $300, $350 off, that's the only way I would get rid of my G7. I have no intentions on getting rid of my G7. The only way I would move away from the G7 is to go to another LG device. Like, I would replace it with a V40. Something like that. I don't have a reason. The reason I say that is the V40 has the same internals as the G7. The V40 is the G7 and the V30 combined. And we added on a camera. Right? We put 2 more cameras on it. They got 2 cameras on the front and 3 on the rear. But my question to OEMs, man, my question to OEMs, I got this little camera right here has linear. Now, I know this isn't a fair comparison because this is just a camera, not a phone. But check this out, though. Just hear me out. Just hear me out before you jump down my throat. Check this out. This camera, single lens back there last time I checked. I don't see multiple lenses. It's got linear. It's got wide. It's got super wide. Why can't a smartphone company do that? Google did it with the Google Pixel by making, you know, and that's another thing. Rewind to the Pixel 3 XL and all those. Supposedly, from what I saw, it still only got 1 camera on the back, and they're still producing that good footage. Why can't cell phone companies give us the same options in a smartphone, man? Think about that. Why are they not doing that? Who told them that? I don't know who told them that glass was premium. I don't know who told them that 10 cameras was something that we wanted. You know what I'm saying? At this point, some phones do need a lot of RAM, but a stock Android phone don't really need a lot of RAM. That's probably why Google is sticking with the 4 gigs of RAM from what I saw. That's probably why they're doing it. You know what I'm saying? But the V40 is pretty much the G7 and the V30 together. That's, from what I can see, that's what it is, man. Cafe, oh my gosh, man. Man, my man Cafe, shout out to Cafe, dude. So I ain't seen Cafe in a minute, man. Oh, Cafe, he another hardcore techie on the low, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cafe, man. What's going on, man? Philly Tech Reviews, I see you, man. All y'all cats in here. That's a lot of creators in here too, man. I appreciate the love. Cafe Enterprise in the house. But yeah, man, I don't see why a person would give up their G7 or give up their V40 just to grab the give up the V30 just to grab the V40. Like, if you're gonna get the V40, don't keep your current LG device. If you got a G7 or a V30 and you're on the fence about buying the V40, don't keep them both, man. Sell that thing, man. Get as much as you can for it, because I'm telling you, if they drop the V40 on Project 5, you know it's gonna be the unlocked version, and they're probably gonna give some kind of discount. I'm hoping for that. I'm gonna rock out with the V40. I'm gonna take the V40 over the Pixel for sure, because I'm looking for a sweet deal. I'm looking for a discount, man. I ain't trying to. You think I want to spend $1,000? I just bought another Galaxy Note 9, $1,000. Came to like 1182 or something like that, or 1192 or something like that, or no, 1092 or something like that. Point is, $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, in the iPhone, we already know that was $1,099 plus tax, another $1,190. Nobody wants to spend that money. We don't want to do it. There's no bragging here saying, you know, oh, I got to spend this loot. Nah, man. I want to get the best deal for my money, man. And I'm hoping that, and do y'all honestly believe that Google is going to give a discount on the Pixel? Here's what Google's going to do. They're going to give you a free speaker. Don't nobody want that, Google. They're going to give you here's a free, what's the little thing to plug into the back of the TV? I forgot what they call it. I got like 5 of them laying around here. I don't need them anymore because all my TVs are smart TVs now, but that was a good idea, Google. But my TVs have Chrome built into the Chrome box. Yeah, Chrome TV or whatever it's called. That little thing, they built into my TV now, so I don't even need those things, man. Chromecast, that's it. Chromecast. My TVs have Chromecast built into them, so I don't need a Chromecast no more. That's what Google will do. They give you you know how many Google Homes I got? Like, I bought LG devices. I bought LG phones, and I got a free Google Home with each one of them, son. And you know I filed that ticket for each one of those. Even if I ain't gonna use them, I got them placed all around. I got one in the bedroom. I got one in the downstairs. You can put them anywhere. But that's what Google gonna do. They're not gonna give you no money off. They gonna every now and then they'll give you like a $100 off or something like that. They'll give you $100 off, but it'll last so quick. It'll last so fast. It's gone. You know what I'm saying? A free Pixel stand, like LaShawn say, he heard that we're gonna get a free Pixel stand. It's like that sounds funny. I don't know if he's joking or not, but man, oh, and you get $400 up to $400 for your trade-in. But is it really worth it, man? Let me answer a question from Joel. He said, Jay, would you recommend switching from the 8 Plus to the Note 9? Only way I would recommend doing that, son, is if you're ready to leave iOS. Because you're talking about switching. You didn't say buy a Note 9 and go with my 8 Plus. I would recommend that you go with the 10S Max. Because you'll be real familiar. You'll be comfortable. You still get a big screen. But if you just want all these extra features and you're ready to dump iOS, then yeah, go with the Note 9. LaShawn crazy. Man, I don't know if he was joking or not. Man, LaShawn be clowning. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised. Listen. Google is not knocking no money off these phones, man. This not happening, son. Google is not giving up no free. They just not gonna do it, man. But the V40, man. Here's the sad part, man. Let me just kind of. Lane Walker, yeah, I got some more Vivo Next videos coming, man. I got some more Vivo Next videos coming, but you know, I'm using it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to just throw up videos, you know, just to put out a video. It's got to be something I really, you know, wanted to do. But yeah, lots of videos coming on this, man. But yo, the V40, man. Here's the thing. The V40 is gonna get slept on, just like the G7 did, and just like the remember the V35. Nobody even really talked about that too much. That's another slept on device. Because think about what these phones have. They have quad-HD displays. Now I know that the Pixel has an AMOLED display. I'm not gonna give credit for credit's due. Some people like AMOLED, some don't. I'm at a point in the game where I don't care what the screen is as long as it looks good. You know what I'm saying? And I'll take a 1080p Super AMOLED display over a bad quad HD display anyway. But the thing is, the V40, the G7, the V30. Look at how the V30 getting treated. It's getting treated like the stepchild from Two Ladies Across. You know what I'm saying? It's like don't nobody even want it. You know what I mean? Even though it's a better phone, it's beautiful, it's compact, big screen, great cameras. Mine had great battery life, you know, for the most part, for what it was offering. My G7 gets pretty decent battery life too. I'm averaging between 5 and 6 hours of screen on time now. Now that it's all broken in, you know what I'm saying? It's flowing along at a steady pace. But I get really strong signal on there because of Google Project Fi, you know. But man, I'm just saying the V40 probably gonna get slept on. Like, and they're gonna have to start doing the free TV thing again. That sounds funny. Like shout out to Easy from Easy Computer Solutions. When he say that though, it sounds funny, but it's true though. They were giving away TVs, man. If you buy a V30 or I think it was a G6 at the time, and a V30, they was giving away TVs, man. Like straight up. They was giving away TVs, man. Do I think the Snapdragon 845 is getting dated? Oh, no, man. Nah, the Snapdragon 835 is still good. You know what I'm saying? Because the Essential phone land back there, that bad boy run like a champ. Google is giving up, unless Google is giving $600 for a trade-in, he's gonna, Cafe gonna keep his Pixel 2, and that's the smart way to do it. Don't give up your phone unless they're giving you some real bread for it. Because I think what's the name was saying like up to $400. I wouldn't do that, man. You paid $1,000 for that phone, man. How much you pay for your Pixel 2, Cafe? How much you pay for it? Like when I looked on it was $969 plus tax. So that takes you over $1,000 where I live at. So and you live about a couple hours away from me. I know you paid $1,000 for yours probably. There's no way. Oh, it's $850 for Rich. You got 128 gig, okay. $870. That's $900 pretty much, man. That's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? And isn't that for a 64 gig? Oh yeah, that's what I thought, man. The 64 gig is $850, but that other one is $1,000. The 128 gig or whatever the next one up, that's $1,000, man. That's $969. That's a lot of money, man. And you know Google's gonna try to pull that again, man. They're gonna do it again. They're gonna do it again, and see the thing is, it's not that it's not worth it. Again, worth is that is for what you think is worth it, but I'm telling you, man, people, I'm getting tired of doing it. I know a lot of people getting tired of doing it, but the finance gang, yeah. Cafe said it was $1,000 for that 128 gig. I know it had to be, man. That's crazy. Yeah, say you want to get rid of his. That's a good deal, man, for the U11 64 gig 250. That's a fantastic deal. Yeah, for real, LaShawn. Yeah, that's no shade on the Pixel, man. LaShawn says, all of these phones are too high. I totally agree. Because when you think about it, when people try to say, oh, you a sucker for buying that iPhone, you getting shafted with the same device. I could say the same thing about the Galaxy Note 8 to the Note 9. And people say, oh no, it's a better device. It's got stereo speakers. It's got Bluetooth in the pen. You get a bigger screen. You get this. It's the same phone, man. They just tweaked it a little bit. The same thing Apple did. Like the Note 9 was what the Note 8 should have been. And the S9 is what the S8 should have been. Everybody who saw that, even me, I was like, why they put the fingerprint reader over here? That's crazy, right? Doesn't make any sense. These companies are smart, man. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They getting you to buy the current device. Like I talked about it with Apple, right? I talked about it with Apple. They brought out the 10S and the 10S Max, discontinued the 10, and put the 10R for a later date, a month and a half later. We know why they did that, man. Some people was making up excuses saying, oh, it's because the LCDs got delayed and, they were having problems. Y'all don't know, man. Y'all just riding the wave. Y'all have no idea. Apple, that's marketing on Apple. Like somebody said it a long time ago, and I kind of agreed with them. They was like, that's marketing 101. They get you to thinking that the 750 is a low cost when 750 is a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? That's still a lot of money for a phone. And they want you to go ahead and dump this money in this current one because they know you might get a little impatient and be like, you know what? The Max is the better one anyway. The Max is their top selling iPhone at the moment of the new iPhones. The S ain't even selling, man. The 10S, nobody's buying that. I mean, not in high numbers, you know what I'm saying? People are buying it, but not, you know what I'm saying, not like what they figured people wouldn't buy that phone, man. That's a good deal. The iPhone 10X is a smart purchase. The 10R to me is the better purchase. That's just what I think. You don't have to agree. But the 10R has what the current phones have at a much lower price. That's why I say I'm dumping off this 10X Max whenever the 10R drop in 2 weeks. You ain't gonna see no more 10X Max stuff from me. I'm trying to save some money and get the same kind of performance. I'll get really good battery life too, I'm sure. I don't know what's the comment. Will you be reviewing the overhyped OnePlus 6T? The 6T, man, the 6T, 220 Club, I see you. The 6T, man, I'm considering it. You know, it's a shame. Now, I hate to keep referencing. This is my new benchmark. This is my new benchmark right here. The Vivo Nex S. Some people are saying, oh, Jay just pushing that phone because he wants you to buy it with his link. Kick rocks. If you knew what the commission tip was on you buying this, you'd be like, oh, he ain't doing it for that. I really liked it. What other phone is doing this right here? Like, answer that question. What other phone in the U.S. has a 6.6-inch display, all screen, and the fact that the camera pops out the top, that's genius right there. People asked about the call quality on here because, the screen gives that like the Mi Mix. This is world's 10 times better than the Mi Mix, 100 times better. Talking on this is just like talking on a regular phone with a speaker. Battery life is insane. 10 hours of screen on time, son. This is what a 4,000 mAh battery should perform like. I'm averaging 9.5 to 10 hours of screen on time every charge. Snapdragon 845, 8 gigs of RAM, 128 gigs onboard storage. I mean, what more do you want? Full screen. It's no joke. That's my new benchmark right there. And you can hate on it if you want to, but if you get one of those, I bet you will love it. You'll be comparing it to what you currently have and why you have it. Now, some people have been asking, now the Apple, okay, here's why I didn't get the Find X. All right, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. That was too much of a moving part. Like the whole top of the phone coming up. Man. Nah, son, I couldn't do it. I don't trust myself with that because I can't actually reach in and pull that camera out. I could pull up the sides. You know what I'm saying, of that phone, of the Find X. It's a high phone, but it costs like $9.99 right now, and I've been searching for it, but I don't trust myself with that because the Apple Find X is a hot phone, but I don't trust the. I might actually break that phone, son. You know what I'm saying? That's a phone that I'll probably break. I'll probably break that joint. I'll probably break it. You know, I don't put my phones in my back pocket, but slippery phones have slid off the table. My Vivo slid off my lap a bunch of times, still in perfect shape. You know what I'm saying? But I don't trust that Find X for that reason, man. The whole top of the phone coming up, I don't know if I can do that, man. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. I said, what do you do the most with the Vivo besides calls? I watch a lot of content on there, man. I watch because it's full screen, so it's easy to fall in love with that full screen. Yeah. Man, I can't answer that, dude. Somebody asked what the best phone is for a 5-year run. I can't even tell you. I'm going to compare the Vivo Nex S to the Note 9, but I can already tell you, and I've already had the Note 9 already, so I'm using the Vivo Nex. I can tell you how that's going to turn out. This is probably going to have better battery than the Note 9, even though they both have 4,000 mAh batteries with a Snapdragon 845 inside. This has 8 gigs, and I bought the 6 gig version of the Note 9 again. But I can tell you more than likely this will have better battery. And even though they have the same thing, the Note 9 is pushing up some more. It's got a Quad HD display and more stuff in the software. That's probably going to have better battery. I'm probably going to like the screen on the Note 9 better for quality. The Note 9 obviously has more features. So because I love my S Pen, dude. I hated to sell my Note 8 because I was going to keep my Note 8, but I went through that debacle already. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to get rid of this Note 8. That way I ain't got to worry about it. And I'm only going to have the Snapdragon version of the Galaxy Note 9. But the Note 9 is going to have more options, right? The cameras, I'm going to leave that to what it is because I've seen how good these cameras are. And I've also seen how good the Note cameras are. So until I put them side by side, I'll reserve judgment for that. But I think this is going to have better battery, and I think I'm going to like the quality better on the screen to the Galaxy Note 9. I think I'm going to like the Note 9's screen a little bit better. The Note 9 obviously has more features, you know what I'm saying? I like this build, as far as build quality, like feel in hand, I like the Vivo Nex better because a lot of people don't have the Vivo Nex, you know what I'm saying, in the US. But the people that do have it in the US, they understand how this phone feels. It's the same size just about as the Note 9, but it's got more screen. You know what I'm saying? It's rounded opposed to the Note being rigid. It makes sense, you know what I'm saying? Would you rather hold something soft and round or square and rigid? You know what I mean? So it's going to be difficult to, I can't tell you, like, you know, what it's going to be. The speakers on the Note 9 are probably definitely going to be better because it's got the stereo speakers. But they both have, you know, headphone jack, you know. It's just going to be, you know, it's going to be an interesting battle. I'm going to put it up against it because it's all subjective, you know what I'm saying? How much did I sell my Note 8 for? It was $450. And I just took that money and bought the Note 9. So I got the Note 9, you know, for a nice little discount off. I didn't want to do a trade in because I don't want to send my phone in to Samsung and then they start saying, what's going on, No Witties? I say, I didn't want to send my Note 8 in, and it's not that I don't trust Samsung, but that fine print on the trade-in, I don't trust that. You know what I'm saying? Because Samsung is outsourcing the people who actually handles that. They could get in there and be like, every 10th phone, we're going to send it and tell them they only get $25. You see what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors, son. You don't know. They could, if you read the fine print on the trade-in for Samsung, they could give you $25 if they think your phone isn't up to standard, and you don't get your phone back. Come on, son. I would rather trade it into a carrier on the spot and get that $500 than to send it in. You get 2 weeks to send it in, I saw. So I was like, you know what? Now, I sold my Galaxy Note 9, or my Galaxy Note 8. Let me back up and tell you that. You guys already know. I sold my Galaxy Note 9 just because I wasn't getting good battery. And I still had my Note 8, and I just didn't feel like it was necessary for me to have the Note 9. And a lot of people said, well, you know, why don't you sell the Note 9, or why don't you sell the Note 8 and keep the Note 9? Well, why would I want to keep something that I'm not pleased with? For the battery. Battery is important to me, folks. What good is it to have this powerhouse phone if I got to charge it twice a day? See, it's easy for people to fall in love with the hype of it's got stereo speakers, it's got better cameras. I agreed with you on all of that. I'm saying I'm not getting ready to sacrifice battery life. That's not going to happen, son. And if you're doing that, you're crazy, man. You're crazy if you just want to walk around and say you got the greatest and you're really not happy with it. I don't care what nobody say. There's no way I'm sacrificing battery life. That thing had crazy bad battery life for a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. I was averaging the same as my G7 with a 3,000 milliamp hour battery. So what would you do when your Note 8 is performing the same? Come on. Plus, I knew if I sold the Note 8, I wasn't going to get a lot. So, but I just happened to post my Note 8 and it sold. I was happy that I got the 450 for it. I actually posted it for more than that, you know, hoping that I would get a little more. And, you know, I let them slide at 450. It was still a good deal. That's a good deal for 450 on my Note, man. Oh, man, technically T, what's good? I just happened to look down and see you in the chat. What's going on, B? Yeah, I mean, but also remember, battery life depends on the user. Like, so it depends on how you're using your phone. And everybody was like, oh, Jay, you're not getting bad, but you don't know what you're doing. I was like, man, whatever, man. How you gonna tell me how my battery life is? Everybody's battery life is different. I will be so happy when people understand this, man. People were posting, like, I'm getting 8.5 hours. You lying. That's just foolish right there. I got phones that I'm getting, somebody might have a Vivo Next and they're not getting 10 hours like me. I'm literally getting 10 hours. If you got a Vivo Next and you in this stream right now, post your battery stats. Like, just tell me, oh, Jay, I'm getting 9.5. I'm getting 8.5. I'm averaging 9. For your Vivo Next owners, if you have this phone right here, tell me what your average battery life is. Tell me what you're getting on your battery life. How long can you stay off the charger? Because I can stay off the charger for well over a day, and I'm getting 9.5 to 10.5 hours of screen on time, like almost all the time. I'm guaranteed 9 hours of screen on time. There's not a lot of phones that are doing that. There's not. It's not a lot of phones that's doing that, man. I'm talking about real battery life. That's real battery life right there. That's real battery life. Look at, oh, shout out to Night Tech, man. He just snuck up in the stream, man. Yeah. Let me check out some of these comments real quick, son. All right, so I gotta. This is gonna be. Shout out to Rich Reed, man. I appreciate the love, man. Yeah, the Floss. That's my man. That rocks with Floss, man. I see a question in here from Inchy Viewer. He says, if your budget is $640, which phone would you get right now? And that's a tough one because the reason it's tough is because you can get promos on phones. You know what I'm saying? Or you can just find a discounted phone. So it depends on what you're looking for in a phone. Do you like iOS? Do you like Android? You know what I'm saying? So that's a tough one. If you like Android, I'm going to tell you, try to find a deal on a Galaxy Note 8 or a Galaxy Note 9 or a S9 or S9 Plus or G7. You know what I'm saying? The Vivo Next obviously is a phone that you got to import, but it only costs $620. You know what I'm saying? So I could recommend this phone, but a lot of people might be afraid to get it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. It's the most innovative phone I got right now. You know what I'm saying? So this is what it is. Will K is getting 10 hours on his. Somebody else said 10. Man, the Vivo Next is just a boss up phone, man. It's one of those phones that it's not getting slept on. It's just getting slept on in the U.S. because a lot of U.S. reviewers are not reviewing it. I'm pushing out a lot of content on that phone because I'm trying to keep people aware. I'm just trying to keep you aware. That's it. Just keep with your options. You know what I'm saying? That's it. If you can get a promo or a deal on, and if you want an iPhone, like that's for Incher. If you want an iPhone, you know what I'm saying? Try to find an iPhone 8 Plus. You can get them brand new for $599 or $699 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's about what your budget, how big a phone you want. And there's a ton of other phones out there like the Moto E5 Plus and all these other phones that are well under $600. But a lot of people try to stay away from those because You know, for some reason they feel like they're not good quality. Let me tell you something. I will rock with a Moto E5 Plus over several phones. I took my Moto E5 Plus on a week-long trip. I only charged 3 times. Because that phone has a 720p display with a 5,000 mAh battery. And it's one of the best looking 720p displays I've seen. Straight up. Cafe said he getting an S9 Plus for $640. See, those are good deals right there. Those are sweet. You got to look for the deals, man. You got to look for the deals. So if you have a Note 8, so if I have the Note 8, so the Note 9 is not worth it. No, listen, again, worth is up to you, man. Worth is up to you. I got 2 videos saying why if you have the Note 8 and there's nothing wrong with it, don't upgrade. But if you just want the latest and greatest, flip your Note 8, man. I eventually sold mine, flipped it, because I want to try the Note 9 with the Snapdragon version. I had the Note 9 with the Exynos version, with the copper color, because that's what I wanted, that color. But it didn't work out for me, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It just didn't work. Is there a best U.S. carrier? I can't tell you that because it depends on where you live. You might live in an area. I know places where only Verizon works. I know places where only T-Mobile works and only AT&T. You see what I'm saying? They can't have all the spectrum. I know places where Sprint work. You know what I'm saying? It's just one of those things. I really hope that. Man, I've been on T-Mobile for going on 25 years too. They weren't called T-Mobile back then, but the Z2 Force, brand new for $299. I hate to tell people to buy it, but buy it. You think about what you're getting now. You get a screen that don't break, Quad HD, killer speaker on that thing, fingerprint reader still, thin metal body, which is, you know, I prefer the aluminium, you know what I'm saying? I prefer that joint, you know what I'm saying? So my Moto Z2 III is right down there, and I love it. Every now and then I'll fire it up and do a video too. I shot a lot of videos with the Z2 Force lately. Project Fi is on and popping, man. I got Project Fi, and I love it, man. I love it. I like that they sell unlocked phones too. Yeah. There was some comments up in here. Yep, voice stream. That's what's up. Yep. I'm just looking for some of y'all comments. But yeah, man, I think the V40 it's gonna get slept on, man. It's gonna get slept on. I'm glad that I grabbed phones that are not predominantly made for the US but work in the US, because I feel like I'm winning. The reason I say I'm winning is because I don't lock myself in on just what's offered in the US, and I ain't afraid to take a chance on it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like the Vivo Nex, I waited 2 months to get the phone. Now, obviously, I didn't get it for the $620 that it is right now, but still, I paid like $680, I think, for it. But it's still worth it though, because now that I have it and I realize how good it is, it's hard to go to something different than that. You know what I mean? So, if I could just give you the Vivo Nex for 2 weeks, and some people saying, "Oh, Jay, you hyping that phone up too much." Listen, pay attention, man. I ain't getting paid to say anything. I ain't part of no special crew that's promoting Vivo. I'm just telling you, I bought this with my own money, and I scouted out. It was between this and the Apple Find X, and I chose this first because I didn't like the sliding mechanism on the Apple Find. You know how many phones I review that's not in the US? Well, if you follow my channel, you do. You know what I'm saying? So this is a win, man. I wish I could just give away 5 of these, man. Just random people, just walk up to them and give it to them. Like, yo, this is the future. Like, people say, well, I'm worried about the camera popping up. They say I'm worried about the camera popping up. The camera popping up on here is so clean, man. It's guaranteed to pop up hundreds of thousands of times, I think they say. I've actually played with it like a bunch of times. Just keep going up and down like this, man. Just letting it up and down. Just to see what happened. Like, I did it as long as I could do it. You know, even with it out, I've banged it up a few times. Like tapped it, you know, not intentionally, but I just kind of tapped it on, not to hurt it. I'm saying, like, just to see, wiggle it. It's a good phone, man. Jay, do you think any modern iPad's worth it? Any modem iPad's worth it? You mean LTE? This is an LTE iPad. This is my iPad 10.5 Pro. And yeah. Ted said, let me try it for 2 weeks. Ted, man, I'm telling you, man, if you were to get the Vivo, you would just love it, man. I don't know what to tell you. The Vivo is a monster, man. It's crazy. What about the Axon 9 Pro? Okay, so the Axon 9 Pro, I just don't have any. I don't have any input on that because I don't have it yet. Am I impressed with the way it looks? No. They follow the same trend as everybody else. Can I speak on Amazon Unlock phones? Yeah, I got a bunch of them, man. I got those. I bought the essentials, man. The Amazon phones now are different. They took away all the ads, son. They took away the ads. So now you just have an unlocked phone. And there's no more ads on the lock screen or any of that. People complained enough and they got rid of it. They took it away in an update. So Amazon unlocked phones are just unlocked phones at a discount. It's Amazon stuff on there, but you can take it off. My thoughts on the new iPads coming out? I'm all for. I'm not buying one because I've had this iPad Pro 10.5 since it came out brand new. It's staying in this case right here. I have no intention on getting rid of it. It's getting all the updates, and it's probably not going to break unless it physically breaks. Like, that's it. You know what I mean? Yes. To the question that asked about the 8X and the 8X Max, those are on my radar. I found both of those for under $1,000. Like, one of them was $280 and the other one was $5 or $4 something. I plan on getting both of those. I don't know when. Yeah. So people have been asking about the Vivo Next cases. It comes with a case in the box, but I ordered 2 more cases and they just shipped. One of them shipped already. The other one hasn't shipped yet. So look for those videos on the channel. Yeah, they coming, man. I also bought some cases for the Poco phone too and screen protectors. So look for those too. This case on my iPad Pro is it's the Poetic Revolution. I like this one because it has a kickstand and it's got it's got a screen protector built in. I use this all the time. Like if I need something like off screen, like if I was doing something, I would sit it down here and reference my notes or whatever. Like, okay, next I got to talk about the camera, or next I got to, that's what I use it for. Yeah. If I could see that far away, I'd leave it right there and just look right there. I'm gonna put the chat up here on the top window, man, because I can't see any of that down there. Pop out chat, yeah. I can zoom in on the computer up here and make the chat bigger, so I won't have to keep looking down. Because I like to read y'all's comments, man. Yeah, Poetic got some good cases, man. You need my Gmail, Philly Tech Reviews. Just go to my About page on my YouTube. It's there. But business only. You know, no disrespect, but to all the people. So Incher, do you use the Vivo Next on T-Mobile? Yes. The Vivo Next has bands 2, 4, 12, and 66 for T-Mobile. I believe that's what it is. Anyway, man, Huawei. Oh, man. Come on. Man, shout out to DJ Nick. I love Huawei phones, man. Some of the best phones ever made. They getting shade because of the powers that be. That's just what it is, son. They getting shade for whatever it is. They're not like certain companies can't make it over here in the U.S. because of the powers that be. You take that and get from what you want, but I'm telling you, y'all ain't crazy. You already know. You know who running the market over. Okay, so this is a question for you. I just want to see where everybody's at. I already know you know the answer already. Most of you do. What companies are running the U.S. right now? Post it in the live comments. And if you're watching this on the replay, shout out to the replay crew. Salute for coming through. I know these get kind of crazy on the replay. You don't get to interact live like everybody else. But shout out to the replay crew. Without you and all these people in the live stream, we can't exist. Yeah. So what 2 OEMs are running the U.S.? I can't wait to see these. The chat is catching up now. All I see is Apple and Samsung. See, so you guys are not living under a rock. You already know. All of y'all know. Google ain't running no industry. Somebody put Google in there. Google is making a mistake, man. They could be running an industry. Everybody already know, man. Everybody already know. Apple and Samsung. It's Apple and Samsung, man. Somebody put Google. Google is not taking advantage. If anything, Google ain't jack without Samsung, man. Because if Samsung hadn't been pushing Android phones, Google would just be... Psh. Yeah, it's Apple and Samsung, man. Yeah. If you didn't say Apple and Samsung, that don't mean you're not in the loop. Basically, one of you guys, most of you said either Apple and somebody else or Samsung and somebody else, but it's Apple and Samsung, man. Let's just keep it 100. without Samsung putting Android on there, it's a wrap for Google. Google is not taking advantage. Like, they bringing out the Pixel 3 XL to make it look like every other phone that Android is. It doesn't make any sense right now, man. Why would they do that? I don't understand it. The Mitten Dad, what's going on, man? I don't understand why they're doing that. Why are they have so much potential. You know what, Google, I don't know what happened with Google and HTC. I don't know what happened. But Google should have let HTC make their phone. The U12 was supposed to be the Pixel. I guess somebody got in their feelings or whatever, and they say, we're not gonna let you make our phone. We'll get LG to do it. I don't know what happened, but I think it would have been a lot better quality device if they let HTC make the phones. The Pixel. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I mean, LG's phones are good, but I think the Pixel should have been made by HTC. Furthermore, I would like. Hey, but on the real, did y'all see the new Google tablet, the Pixel tablet that leaked out? Crazy. You seen that thing? Now, I was just saying how have my mic over. I was just saying how the iPads run that. They run that pace, that place. They run the entire tablet scene. Anybody who says otherwise, you definitely don't know what's going on. iPad, because every Android user that I know pretty much has, if they want a tablet, they don't have no Android tablet, man. They got an iPad. They got an iPad. They got an iPad. I guess I could ask that question. If you are an Android user in this stream, which I know like at least half of y'all are, what kind of tablet do you have? I can't wait to see these answers. What kind of tablet do you have? If you're in this stream, shout out to the replay crew as well. If you make it this far, what kind of tablet do you have if you have an Android phone? I'm sticking with, and I got Android tablets. I got the latest Harman Kardon Huawei tablet, Android. I had to factory reset it or whatever, but you know what I'm saying? It works, but it's no iPad. Like, for real. Just be honest. Yeah. iPad, Huawei, okay. Tab S2, oh, respect. Nexus 7, 2013, word, oh my gosh. You better keep that, son. Don't get rid of that, that's a classic. Some people don't even have a tablet, okay. LG tablet, 8-inch, okay, got you, I had one of those too. Tab S4, I like the Tab S4 too, man. It's provided by employee though. Tab S3 and an iPad Pro. So pretty much you get the gist of what I'm saying. Predominantly everybody is rocking with an iPad. It's just what it is. It's so weird. The crazy part to me is, how can people love the iPad so much if they use Android, but they hate iPhones? I guess I can answer that question for myself. I don't prefer, I don't prefer an iPhone that can't stay in my top slot, but I love the iPads, and I prefer an Android. I don't know. It's a mixed bag. Like, I don't prefer an iPhone to be out front. I like Android phones to be out front, but I can rock with an iPad all day, man. I don't know what it is. I've had this iPad since launch, and normally I would sell I used to buy my iPad, and I still have the other iPads too, but the 9.7, the mini, right? So normally I would sell off the current iPad and get the latest iPad. But once I got the 10.5 Pro, I didn't see a reason to do it. Like, I realized that I'm getting the same thing over and over and over again. Like, what's the purpose of me doing that? Once I realized that I was just going to get the same experience. Okay, so one reason that I went to the 10.5 from the 9.7 is because of the screen. You got a little bit smaller bezels. And I will say this. If they come out with an iPad with really thin bezels, like an all screen, I'm probably going to jump on that one. I don't know that I would get rid of my current, hold on, my home security going off. Somebody must have opened the door. Hold on, folks. My home security going off. We dismissed that alarm. I don't know what they doing downstairs, man. Oh, I think my son is here. They opened the door up. Looks like that's what it is. Oh yeah, yeah. They opened the front door without turning the alarm off. Yeah, that's what it is. My bad, y'all. Hey, family first. But yeah, man. Um, yeah, I'm getting all these emails from my home security. Hold on a second, man. Hold on. I don't want them to start. John, are you okay? They start knocking on the door. John, is everything okay? And get up. Yeah, getting this my home security. All right. My wife talking about I need to figure out how to turn the alarm off. Lord have mercy. Yeah. All right. Home security. Everything's good. No, everything's good. All right. Home security set. I canceled the email. Yeah. Anyway, man, the iPads, bro. The iPads, for sure, are going to continue to dominate that space. If anybody thinks that the iPads are not going to dominate that space, something's wrong. It's going to take a really. Okay. So did you see the new tablet that Google is bringing out? It leaked out. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a Pixel tablet. Anybody going to buy it? Not, especially when you can get and the new iPad for what, $279? Like the new iPad, you can get it for $279. Why would a person go buy $1,000 or $800 Android tablet? It's not gonna get updated probably. You know what I mean? So my 10.5 iPad Pro is a beast. I don't plan on ever getting rid of it unless Apple brings an all-screen iPad. I will be all over it. I'm not gonna front. I will be all over that iPad so quick, man. It would just be crazy. I'm reading you. I'll put the comments back behind the camera so I can look at it and see. Yeah, Ray, you right. Ray Cabrera, 10.5 iPad is a beast. Yeah. What do I use for security? You don't want to know. You don't want to knock on this door. You don't want to do it. You don't want to knock on the door, man. It's not just the home security. I got other kinds of security. But I got cameras everywhere throughout the entire house front. But they just open the door. They open the door without disarming the alarm. I'm looking at some of y'all comments down here, man. Microsoft, hey, you know what? Shout out to Will H Tech Reviews. If you don't know who he is, he's one of the few people I know, like a real person. He don't work for anybody. You know, he's not a part of any kind of online team or anything like that. He went out and purchased the new Surface Go. He likes it, man. I considered getting it, man. But honestly, though, I think I would rather have something like the Surface Go than an Android tablet. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad, son. Don't be mad. Let me check my downstairs cameras real quick, though. Don't be mad, but I think I would rather have something like a Surface Go. I would rather have a Surface Go than an Android tablet, like full time. I don't know, folks. Yeah, they downstairs. They got it. Yeah. My son just showed up down there. Yeah, but I would rather have a Surface Go than an Android phone. Sadly. Yeah. I don't know. Shout out to Trenton, New Jersey type. Trenton, New Jersey in the house. Philly, New York, all of y'all. I see you. I'm looking for some more comments down here. The Tab S Pro. Now I bought that one. I bought that one. It was cool in there. I think that's the one I bought. That real thin glass tablet from Samsung. The one comes with a keyboard. Yeah. It was nice, man. It just was lagging after a while, man. Yeah, that Surface tablet, man. It's only like $450 or something like that, or you can get the under one for $550. And those aren't bad prices, son. You know what I'm saying? They're not bad prices. It's just that when you mention tablet, you don't say tablet, just say iPad. Because everybody thinks everything is an iPad anyway. You know what I mean? Everybody thinks it anyway. What phones are coming out that I missed, man? What phones are coming out that's up and coming Because I know it's a bunch of them out there, man. There's got to be some phones that are coming out. There has to be. ATL, I see y'all, man. Yeah. South Carolina, North Carolina. I know y'all in there. Brooklyn in the house. Yeah. I see you. I'm looking for this. So Google Pixel Slate. The Slate. That's it. Ronaldo. The Slate. The Google Pixel Slate is that like a new Android tablet that they dropping, and man, I don't think it's gonna do well at all. What happened to the other tablet that they dropped out? What other tablet? What was the name of that thing? What was the name of the tablet that Google came out with that flopped? Detroit, yeah, Alabama. I was just in Alabama for like a week or two. It's down there hanging out. I'm so happy you referenced my comment. Awesome. All right, Michael Pepper. Respect. Bay Area, The 313, the 313. Yeah. I was just up there too, man. I got peoples in there. Yeah. I don't need to tell you too much about myself, but I'm always in the yak, man. Always up there. Honor 8X. Okay, hello. The Pixel C, yeah, Ronaldo on it, man. The Pixel C is one that was like a flop. It's like, don't nobody even remember it, man. Like, it came out too expensive. Here's Google's thing, man. Like, I've noticed this, and also Will H Tech Reviews, he also bought the Google, the laptop, the Chromebook. He bought that too, man. I was like, dude, balling, because there's no way I'm spending that much for a Chromebook. I just can't. It's like having a browser. It's like paying for good hardware with a good browser, and that's pretty much it. That's the way I see it. Because my Chromebook that I got dual speakers, you know what I'm saying? I got the Asus joint. That joint is nice, and it was only $399 compared to the $999 or the $1,700 that Google wanted for that thing. They crazy. The Pixel C, man, was a yeah. iPads kill Android tablets. Yeah, that's kind of a no-brainer. But I think that the Surface Go has so much potential. It's just not. Those are untapped resources. The problem is developers aren't getting, like, what Steve say back in the day? Developer. Remember when Steve Ballmer laughed at the iPhone? The joke's on him now. Remember that? he got up there, developer. They was just losing, man. It was sad, you know what I'm saying, that they fell off like that. But he was like, developer. He just kept walking around the stage saying, I don't know, I guess some of y'all don't remember that, but he was like, developer. He was on, this one he was still in charge. You know what I'm saying? And he ran up there talking about developer, telling the developers, you know what I'm saying? Telling the developers that they need to get busy. I'm like, nah, man, you supposed to be motivating these people, man. You supposed to be paying them. Developers want to get paid. They trying to take care of their family. But he laughed at the iPhone back in the day. Remember that interview? I know y'all remember this interview. It was 2006 or 2007 when the iPhone wasn't out yet, or it just dropped. And he was like, he laughed at it, right? But we all know what phones used to look like before the iPhone. Like, keep it 100. I've talked about this before. We know what they look like. All right, so we're not gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? We won't go there. But he laughed at the iPhone, man. And now look at this thing. Blew up. Another missed opportunity. You know why? Because I know probably everybody in this stream, but I know everybody in this stream use Windows Mobile. Windows Mobile is so smooth. It's crazy. It's fluid. But it didn't have any developers. They got up out of there and start developing for iPads and iPhones. Do I use earbuds or Bluetooth earbuds? Both. When I go to the gym, sometimes I plug in the 3.5. When I want if I don't want to worry about charging, I want a real good sound, or I'll just use the Bluetooth when I'm doing a lot of flipping around and stuff with the weights and stuff. Because I don't want no cable in the way when I'm going. I got to hit the gym tonight anyway. Got church early in the morning. So we'll see how that go. Got to go to church. I might cancel out the gym. Then I was at the gym late last night to like 1:30, getting it in. iPads have their own apps. Android just use. Everybody use Windows Phone, man. The Palm era. Yeah, you already know. Nokia Symbian, man, was a boss operating system. It was boss. It got slept on though. It got slept on. It got slept on. If I said it in another stream, son, I said it in another stream. If Google would have stuck with the G1's way of doing things and kept it stock, I said it in the last stream I was in, Apple wouldn't be as famous as they are. Google had everybody's attention. Remember? Do y'all remember? I mean, I know I ain't crazy. Don't y'all remember how Android dropped and an explosion happened? Everybody went Android. I know y'all remember this, man. There's no way you could forget this. When Android dropped, it was a wrap. When the G1 dropped, remember the G1? When that thing dropped, shut it down. It was a wrap. Phones was all about the keyboards, and they shut it down, man. They shut it down. It's a wrap. The G1 dropped, and it just took over. But that's a missed opportunity again for Google. They should have locked it away. Like people say that, oh, iOS is locked down. iOS performs like a champ. So you say it any way you want to say it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Apple stocks is going to fail, man. Nah, it's too many people invested in Apple. We giving Apple too much money, man. I'm going to say we because I got a lot of Apple stuff. We giving them way too much money. Way too much. They stocks is not going anywhere. Nah, it's not going to happen. Let me see. I'm looking at this comment down here. Osvald's Nokia Engage. Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know. It's a lot of missed opportunities for Google because if Google was... See, the thing about the industry right now is it's all about Apple and Samsung. So who's going to... Here's what I'm waiting on, man. This is what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting for a company to shut up Apple and Samsung. First, they got to hit them with a good quality phone, and they got to get the people's attention, and they got to make the price $300 to $400 less than what those phones are. That's the only way you're going to beat out Samsung and Apple. And you got to market your butt off, man. You got to do like $7-8 billion in marketing like they do. You got to bring the thunder like that, or you're not going to be able to take them out. Nobody from Apple is converting away from Apple. Nobody from Samsung is converting. Just when I say converting away, I mean fully just dropping it in Sam. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I'm going straight with LG for the rest of my life. Nobody's really doing that. You know what I'm saying? All right, Jane, take care. Nobody's really doing that. Nobody's really just pulling people away from what they love best. You got to make sure OS is solid. App support. We're living in a social age now. It's all about social media, apps, everything. That's all they want, apps. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make sure when you come with it, you got to come with it. Okay, here's what you got to beat. You got to beat Samsung screens. All right? You got to beat the Samsung S Pen, the Galaxy S Suite. You got to beat the Galaxy S9 quality screen. You got to beat that. You got to beat Apple's ecosystem. That's going to be tough. You got to beat Apple on the trickery that they do to get you to buy the same phone with new guts. You got to beat that stuff. Same thing with Apple, or same thing with Samsung. That's the only way a company is going to beat out those two. Samsung has the best displays. Apple's ecosystem is locked down on perfect. It runs smooth for me. That is for me. The unity between Apple products is ridiculous, man. So if you don't know, you just don't know. Samsung got the best screens. Samsung got the S Suite. Samsung got functionality, customization. Samsung, even though other phones have this, you try to sell this to the average consumer, they not having it, man. Apple's ecosystem is way too solid. It's good. I don't care what you say about me. Apple's ecosystem, while everybody say it's locked down, that lockdown operating system run like a champ for me. On my Mac, my MacBook Pro, my iPad, my phones, locked down. The watch, it's perfect. Perfect. Can OnePlus do it? Nah, man. OnePlus can't do it. They can't take on Samsung and Apple. They ain't got the cap. First of all, they don't have the money. They don't have the money to compete. They don't even have the money to compete with HTC and LG and all these other companies, Motorola. They don't have that kind of money. OnePlus is too afraid to take risks. They discontinue all the phones. They bring out a phone, then discontinue it. What kind of nonsense is that? That's not building a fan base of customers. That's not showing your customers that you're loyal. If they're loyal to you, you can't possibly bring a phone out, then discontinue it, 3 months later. That's OnePlus don't have a chance, man. They may be popular amongst that small group of tech fans that they got. They like a drop in the bucket to Samsung and Apple. They like a, you can't even hit it. You can't even hit them hit the table. They so small. That's how they ain't nowhere near touching nothing like that. Apple's ecosystem, it's hard to beat, man. My old phone right here run like a champ. iOS 12 make this bad boy run smooth. It's like a brand new phone again, man. Like a champ. Yep, like a champ. Had to respond to that iMessage. My homie. Yeah, man. It's going to be tough. What do I think about the V40? You must have just got here. I already covered the V40. Hit that up on the replay, crew. I know, man. The Vikings and the Eagles hitting it up tomorrow. I'll be ready for that. I'll be ready for that. All right, man. I think I'm going to go and roll out, man. Go play with my granddaughter. They downstairs. They down there doing their thing. I appreciate all you guys coming through, man. I hate to drop this stream on you late in the evening like this. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what time it is for you, but it's like almost 10 here. Actually, it's 10:30 here. It's 10:30 here, so I got to get ready to go to bed, man. Got church and, you know, church. Got to give it up. So go spend time and kiss on the grandkids for a little bit. But it's your man Jay, man. I appreciate y'all stopping through. I will be continuing coverage on the Galaxy Note 9 next week. I'm working on the full review for the iPhone XS Max. That's a super easy review. Like, I can do that review right now. You know what I'm saying? It's not some phones, man, you can just do the review like in like 2 minutes. But I know people like to hear like a more in-depth, go birds. Yeah. I know people like to hear a more in-depth, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all like to hear a little bit more, you know. Yeah, man, I'm working on that. I guess I'll do the unbox. I already got my zero limit stuff. I charged it up and everything. I got my case for my spoiler. I'm gonna review this too. I got my case for the Galaxy Note 9. Appreciate Zero Limit always taking care of you, man. But I got my new case. This is the okay. So real quick before I get out of here, there's a couple of models of the Galaxy Note 9 Zero Limit case. I got the latest one. I got the new one that's replacing those other ones. So if you look out there, you won't see very many of them like this. Just look around this area right here. You won't see a lot of them like this. So I got the new joint. I'll be dropping that, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Columbus, Ohio. I see you guys. Where y'all from, man? Real quick before we get out of here, where y'all from? You know I'm from Jersey and I'm down here in the ATX right now, but yeah. Where y'all from, dude? Eagle Nation all day. You already know. But yeah, man, I'm working on the iPhone XS Max review. I'll try to keep it under 10 minutes. Shout out to 10-minute tech reviews. Once again, it's my man, 100 grand. God bless Sister Harris in the house. Oh, man. Pastor Harris been chilling in the stream. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Pastor Harris, I'm gonna call you when I get off of this stream. See, that's why I try to run a clean stream, because everybody, you just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Young people be up in there. The NY, Detroit, I see you. North Carolina, yeah, Florida, Wyoming, Maryland, Michigan, yeah, see y'all. Detroit, Atlanta, Illinois, Baltimore, Wisconsin. Go Ravens! I see you. Chicago Bears, yeah, I see you. The PA. Yeah, Miami. Oh, shoot. Arkansas. Whoa. Oh, man. Yeah, Saints State. I see you. What New Orleans at? What Eric and Forbes taking all them cats at? Will H. I was talking about you earlier, man. You know he rocking with those Saints. Yeah, Cali. I see you. Minnesota. But yeah, man, I'm working on the. I'm gonna go ahead and continue my coverage. I've reviewed the Galaxy Note 9, but I haven't reviewed the Snapdragon 845 version, so I'm going to start it over again. I'm going to start fresh. You know what I'm saying? Alaska, man. Strong Island. D-Love in here, man. I ain't see D-Love. That chat going so fast. My bad, D. Shout out to D-Love, man. He always, I know Malik was in here earlier too, man. But yeah, man, I'm working on that. Nashville. Hey, I was in Nashville hanging out. Shout out to my man, Mobile Geezer. I was hanging out with him. I always go see him, man. He's like 12 hours, 13 hours away. I'll jump in the car, go down and see my homie. Philly, Ohio, yeah, Dirty Birds, Cali, I see you. Vikings all up in here. Saint Jose, California, I see you. Yeah, man, I'm working on this Note 9 stuff next week, and I'm working on iPhone XS Max. I might try to drop that Monday, or you know what I'm saying. I need to get that iPhone stuff out of the way, because when I start with the New Jersey, yeah, all day. Roll Tide, Alabama, I see you. when I start on this Note 9 stuff this time, I ain't trying to hear no more iPhone stuff until I get to the iPhone 10R. And that's the way I'm trying to. You probably won't see nothing else on the iPhone 10s Max because I plan on getting rid of it anyway. But you won't see nothing on that until the 10R. That's when the iPhone stuff gonna come out. So that gives me a full 2 weeks almost to rock with the Galaxy Note 9 Snapdragon 845 version. So we'll see how that rolls out. Anyway, it's your man Jay, man. I'm about to get out of here, man. I gotta go downstairs. I gotta call Sister Harris real quick. Call Pastor Harris. Chop it up real quick. And then I'll see y'all in the next stream, man. So I appreciate everybody coming through. Let's just spread the positive energy around the net, man, because it's definitely not floating around YouTube anymore. But we'll see y'all in the next one, man. So I'm about to get out of here. Gotta give you the due sign as I get out. Get my post up.